Solgaleo. Solgaleo is a psychic steel-type legendary Pokemon and one of the Light Trio, alongside Lunala and Necrozma. Known as the beast that devours the sun, it is the evolved form of Cosmoem in Pokemon Sun. Ancient Alolan legend says Solgaleo arrived from another dimension through an ultra wormhole, bringing light to the world. It shares a close relationship with the Garden deities, who once battled it but later entrusted it with the protection of Cosmog. In battle, Solgaleo has high attack and bulk, with its ability Full Metal Body preventing its stats from being lowered by opponents. Its signature move, Sunsteel Strike, ignores abilities when dealing damage, ensuring consistent defense against a wide range of foes. Solgaleo's lion-like design, radiant mane, and solar symbolism reflect its association with strength, light, and daytime. Lunala. Lunala is a psychic ghost-type legendary Pokemon and the counterpart to Solgaleo in the Light Trio. Known as the beast that calls the moon, Lunala evolves from Cosmoem in Pokemon Moon and is said to open ultra wormholes to travel between worlds. In Alolan legend, Lunala is associated with the night, guiding lost souls and drawing energy from the moonlight. It can absorb light and convert it into energy, a trait that gives it a spectral, almost vampiric presence in myths. In battle, Lunala is a strong special attacker with decent overall bulk. Its ability, Shadow Shield, reduces damage taken from a full HP state, allowing it to withstand even super effective hits on the first strike. Lunala's signature move, Moongeist Beam, ignores abilities, much like Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike. Its design draws from bats, the moon's phases, and Polynesian imagery, giving it a cosmic and ethereal appearance befitting its role as the lunar counterpart in the duo. Necrozma. Necrozma is a psychic-type legendary Pokemon and the third member of the Light Trio, representing light itself. According to Alolan myth, Necrozma once shone brilliantly, illuminating the world, but lost its light in ancient times, leaving its body black and prism-like. This loss drove it to seek out and absorb light from other sources, including other legendary Pokemon. In Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Necrozma invades Alola and fuses with either Solgaleo or Lunala to become Duskmane Necrozma or Dawnwings Necrozma respectively. Its ultimate form, Ultra Necrozma, is achieved after absorbing enough light, transforming it into a powerful dragon psychic-type being. In gameplay, Necrozma is highly versatile, with solid defenses in its base form and exceptional offensive potential in its alternate forms. Ultra Necrozma boasts base 167 attack and special attack, making it a nearly unmatched threat in battle. Its design reflects crystalline geometry, prismatic light refraction, and alien-like features, emphasizing its origin from another dimension. Zacian. Zacian is a fairy-type legendary Pokemon from the Galar region and one half of the hero duo alongside Zamazenta. In its base Hero of Many Battles form, Zacian wields no weapon, but when holding the rusted sword, it transforms into its crowned sword form, becoming a fairy steel type. Galarian legend states that Zacian once fought alongside Zamazenta to repel the Darkest Day, a cataclysm caused by Eternatus. With its blade-like weapon, Zacian is revered as a warrior of elegance and precision. Competitively, Zacian is among the strongest legendaries ever introduced, especially in its crowned sword form, with base 170 attack and the ability Intrepid Sword, which boosts attack upon entering battle. Its design takes inspiration from both wolves and the Arthurian sword Excalibur, symbolizing nobility and lethal grace. Zamazenta. Zamazenta is a fighting-type legendary Pokemon and the counterpart to Zacian. In its base form, it fights unarmed, but when holding the rusted shield, it transforms into crowned shield form, gaining the steel typing and immense defensive power. Like Zacian, Zamazenta is celebrated in Galar's history for defeating the Darkest Day alongside its sibling. Its shield-like mane and body armor are said to be indestructible, making it a near impenetrable wall in battle. Statistically, Crowned Shield Zamazenta excels in defense with a base 145 stat, while still maintaining respectable speed and offensive presence. Its ability Dauntless Shield boosts its defense upon entering battle. Its wolf-inspired design is combined with a shield motif, reinforcing its role as a protector and stalwart guardian. Eternatus. Eternatus is a poison dragon-type legendary Pokemon from Galar, originating from space as a massive meteor that crashed into the region 20,000 years ago. It is the source of the Darkest Day, an event where it released enormous amounts of Galar particles, triggering Dynamax and Gigantamax phenomena. Eternatus also has an alternate form, Eternamax Eternatus, which is the largest Pokemon ever recorded, towering over the battlefield during the climax of Pokemon Sword and Shield. In battle, Eternatus has the highest base stat total of any non-mega, non-primal Pokemon with incredible special attack and speed. Its signature move, Dynamax Cannon, deals double damage to Dynamaxed opponents, making it a direct counter to the very phenomenon it created. Eternatus' skeletal, draconic design with a glowing gore reflects its alien origins and destructive nature. Kubfu. Kubfu is a fighting-type legendary Pokemon introduced in the Isle of Armor expansion for Pokemon Sword and Shield. It is given to the player by Mustard, the master of the dojo, as part of a training journey. Kubfu is described as a Pokemon that grows stronger by facing difficult challenges and learning through battle. Its lore emphasizes discipline, perseverance, and the honing of one's skills through rigorous trials. Kubfu evolves into Urshifu after training at one of the two Towers of Two Fists, the Tower of Darkness or the Tower of Waters, each path determining its form. Its stats are balanced, with solid attack and speed, making it versatile for early competitive use. Kubfu's design draws inspiration from beer cups and martial arts students, with a headband-like fur tuft symbolizing its role as a disciplined trainee. Urshifu. Urshifu is the evolved form of Kubfu and comes in two variants, Single Strike Style and Rapid Strike Style. In Galarian lore, Urshifu is a rare, reclusive Pokemon that lives high in the mountains, emerging only to train worthy Kubfu. Single Strike Style focuses on decisive, powerful blows, while Rapid Strike Style emphasizes swift, relentless combos. In gameplay, both forms boast high attack, 130, and speed, with unique signature moves, Wicked Blow for Single Strike, which always lands a critical hit, and Surging Strikes for Rapid Strike, which hits 3 times and always crits. Urshifu's design blends bear-like features with Kung Fu and Chinese martial arts influences, visually differentiating its forms through color schemes and stance. Regieleki. Regieleki is an electric-type legendary Pokemon introduced in the Crown Tundra expansion. It is one of the 2 new members of the legendary Titans alongside Regidrago. According to Galarian legend, Regieleki's body is made entirely of electrical energy, and its powers were so immense that ancient people sealed it within a temple, placing special bands on its body to contain its strength. In battle, Regieleki is the fastest Pokemon in existence, with a base speed of 200. It can overwhelm opponents with rapid electric-type attacks, but is held back by a shallow move pool and a lack of coverage against ground types. Its design mirrors the golem structure of other Titans while incorporating plasma-like rings and light patterns, emphasizing its identity as pure electricity. Regidrago. Regidrago is a dragon-type legendary Pokemon and the counterpart to Regieleki. According to lore, it was created by Regigigas using dragon energy condensed into a crystal orb, which now forms its head. Ancient legend claims Regigigas intended to create a dragon titan as powerful as the other 3 original titans, but it ran out of materials, leaving Regidrago incomplete. In battle, Regidrago has the highest base HP of all dragon types, allowing it to endure hits while firing off powerful dragon type moves. Its signature attack, Dragon Energy, deals more damage the higher Regidrago's HP is. The design resembles a dragon's head clamped over a spherical body, reinforcing the idea that it is an unfinished creation. Glastrier. Glastrier is an Ice-type legendary Pokemon introduced in the Crown Tundra expansion of Pokemon Sword and Shield, known for its brute strength and stoic demeanor. Glastrier thrives in frigid environments and exudes an aura of intense cold, freezing the ground wherever it walks. According to Galarian legend, it was once a loyal steed to the legendary Pokemon Calyrex. The two were separated in ancient times, and Glastrier now resides in the frozen areas of the Crown Tundra, waiting for a worthy rider. In battle, Glastrier is a physically defensive powerhouse with high attack and defense, but low speed, making it best suited for slower, hard-hitting strategies. Its ability, Chilling Neigh, boosts its attack each time it knocks out an opponent. Its design is inspired by draft horses, incorporating icy armor and a frosty mane to emphasize its cold nature and raw strength. Spectrier. Spectrier is a ghost-type legendary Pokemon and the counterpart to Glastrier. It is swift, elusive, and thrives in the darkness of night. According to legend, Spectrier drains the life energy of others through its eerie gaze, leaving fields barren in its wake. Like Glastrier, it was once a steed of Calyrex before they were separated. Spectrier is known for its mistrust of humans and its tendency to avoid confrontation unless provoked. Spectrier is the special attacking counterpart to Glastrier, boasting a high special attack and blistering speed while being physically frail. Its ability, Grim Neigh, increases special attack after knocking out a foe, making it a dangerous snowballing threat. Its design, featuring tattered spectral mane and a one-eyed appearance, evokes ghostly horses from folklore such as the Dullahan steed. Calyrex. Calyrex is a psychic, grass-type legendary Pokemon and the central figure of the Crown Tundra storyline. Known as the King of Bountiful Harvests, Calyrex once ruled over the Crown Tundra, ensuring prosperity for both humans and Pokemon. Legends say it could communicate with all living beings and see into the past, present, and future. Over time, it lost much of its power and influence, and its connection to its loyal steed, either Glastrier or Spectrier, was severed. In gameplay, Calyrex has balanced stats, with notable special attack and special defense. When reunited with one of its steeds using the Reins of Unity, it becomes either Ice Rider Calyrex with Glastrier or Shadow Rider Calyrex with Spectrier. Ice Rider or Calyrex is a slow but devastating physical attacker, while Shadow Rider Calyrex is one of the fastest and strongest special attackers in the franchise. Its design draws from royal and shamanistic imagery, with its oversized head ornament resembling a crown of blooms. Enamorus. Enamorus is a fairy flying-type legendary Pokemon introduced in Pokemon Legends Arceus as the fourth member of the Forces of Nature, joining Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. Known as the Herald of Spring, Enamorus represents love and rejuvenation, bringing fertility to the land after the harshness of winter. It appears in Hoenn legend as a benevolent yet powerful figure who aids in the renewal of life. In battle, Enamorus's incarnate form focuses on special offense, while its Therian form, resembling a turtle-like creature, shifts towards defensive stats. Its ability, contrary in Therian form, can reverse stat drops into boosts, making it a tricky opponent. The heart motifs in its design, along with its cloud-riding genie base form, reinforce its symbolic role as a bringer of affection and growth. Koraidon. Koraidon is a fighting dragon-type legendary Pokemon and one of the two cover mascots for Pokemon Scarlet. According to Paldean history, it is an ancient relative of Cyclizar that once roamed Area Zero in the distant past. Legends describe it as powerful guardian tied to the region's earliest myths, with strength great enough to rival any Pokemon. In the game's storyline, two Koraidon exist. One accompanies the player as a ride Pokemon, while the other remains sealed within the depths of Area Zero until the final confrontation. In battle, Koraidon's ability, Orichalcum Pulse, sets up harsh sunlight and boosts its attack during sunny weather. Its signature move, Collision Course, deals extra damage if it is super effective. Outside combat, Koraidon can switch between its sprinting, swimming, and gliding builds to help the player traverse the open world, though these are movement states rather than evolutionary forms. Its design evokes a feathered raptor with wheel-like chest and throat ridges, blending prehistoric and reptilian traits to fit its ancient theme. Miraidon. Miraidon is an electric dragon-type legendary Pokemon and the counterpart to Koraidon, serving as the cover mascot for Pokemon Violet. It is a futuristic relative of Cyclizar, originating from a technologically advanced era. According to in-game lore, it, too, dwelled in the Area Zero, and the events of the story reveal two separate Miraidon, one traveling with the player and the other sealed deep underground until the climax. Miraidon's presence reinforces the game's theme of converging timelines and alternate futures. In battle, Miraidon's ability, Hadron Engine, automatically creates electric terrain and boosts its special attack while the terrain is active. Its signature move, Electro Drift, deals extra damage if super effective. Like Koraidon, it functions as the player's mount, shifting between drive, aquatic, and glide modes to navigate Paldea. Its design emphasizes a sleek, metallic frame with digital eyes and glowing energy coils, embodying a cybernetic future aesthetic. Wo-Chien. Wo-Chien is a dark grass-type legendary Pokemon and one of the treasures of Ruin, a quartet born from malice-infused artifacts. According to Paldean legend, Wo-Chien emerged from a set of wooden tablets that absorbed the lingering resentment of a betrayed scholar. This cursed energy transformed into a snail-like Pokemon with a shell of entwined wooden slabs. It was sealed in a shrine to prevent it from spreading its ruinous power. Its ability, Tablets of Ruin, lowers the attack of all other Pokemon on the field, making it a natural physical wall. Wo-Chien has high special defense and respectable mixed bulk, though it is slow. The intertwining of plant life with wooden tablets in its design reflects both its grass typing and its origin in ancient, cursed relics. Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao is a dark, ice-type member of the Treasures of Ruin, born from the hatred bound within a set of broken swords. This animosity took shape as a sleek, saber-toothed snow leopard, with its fangs formed from those cursed blades. Myths tell of Chien-Pao sowing disaster wherever it roamed until it was sealed away alongside the other Ruin Pokémon. Its ability, Sword of Ruin, reduces the defense of all other Pokémon in battle, amplifying the damage of physical attacks, both its own and those of allies. With high speed and attack, Chien-Pao is an aggressive breaker capable of overwhelming opponents quickly. Its icy body and lethal fangs combine to create a predator that is both elegant and deadly. Ting-Lu. Ting-Lu is a dark, ground-type legendary Pokémon representing another treasure of Ruin. It was formed from the fear and despair bound to a massive ritual vessel, which became its massive, deer-like head. Its sheer presence is set to sap the strength of those around it, and it was sealed in its shrine to protect the land from its influence. Its ability, Vessel of Ruin, lowers the special attack of all other Pokémon on the field, making it an exceptional special wall. Ting-Lu's enormous HP and defense allow it to absorb hits with ease. The earthen textures of its body and the heavy, pot-shaped head tie directly into its origin as a cursed vessel. Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu is a dark fire-type legendary Pokémon and the final member of the Treasures of Ruin. It originated from the resentment bound to a string of jade beads, which transformed into a goldfish-like Pokémon whose scales burn like embers. Chi-Yu's arrival in an area is said to precede massive, uncontrollable fires. Its ability, Beads of Ruin, lowers the special defense of all other Pokémon in battle, helping it break through special walls. With high special attack and decent speed, Chi-Yu can act as a dangerous special sweeper. Its fiery, flowing design is a visual blend of delicate beauty and destructive potential. Okidogi. Okidogi is a poison fighting type legendary Pokémon and one of the Loyal 3 from the Teal Mask DLC. In Kitakami folklore, the Loyal 3 were celebrated as heroes who defended the village from a fearsome ogre. However, the true story, revealed during the DLC story, shows that Okidogi, Munkidori, and Fezandipiti stole Ogerpon's masks under the influence of the mythical Pokemon Pecharunt's toxic chains. After their defeat by Ogerpon, the trio's story was twisted into a false legend of sacrifice. Okidogi's ability, Toxic Chain, gives a 30% chance to badly poison the target whenever it hits with a move, making it dangerous even without high base power attacks. Its muscular dog-like frame and chain weaponry reinforce its fighting type theme, while its toxic motive reflects the corrupting influence of Pecharunt. Munkidori. Munkidori is a poison psychic type legendary Pokémon and the second member of the Loyal 3. Folklore once honored it as a cunning hero, but in truth, it participated in the theft of Ogerpon's masks. Its manipulative and sly personality traits in battle and story reflect its true nature, and like Okidogi, it was under Pecharunt's control during the original conflict. Munkidori also possesses the Toxic Chain ability, allowing it to spread bad poison consistently. Its monkey-like body, language, and ornamental garb give it a scheming, trickster appearance that fits both its psychic typing and its deceptive role in the legend. Fezandipiti. Fezandipiti is a poison fairy-type legendary Pokémon and the final member of the Loyal 3. Styled after a pheasant, it was portrayed in myth as a charming and graceful hero. In reality, it was just as complicit in the mask theft, with its elegance masking its selfish intentions. The trio's image was cemented into local tradition through statues and festivals, obscuring the truth for generations. Fezandipiti shares the Toxic Chain ability, keeping the Loyal 3 mechanically unified despite their different typings. Its vibrant plumage and regal sense highlight its fairy typing, while the chain motif links it visually and thematically to the same corrupt origin as its companions. Ogerpon. Ogerpon is a grass-type legendary Pokémon central to the Teal Mask DLC. It was once feared by the villagers of Kitakami due to its masked appearance and solitary lifestyle. In reality, Ogerpon and its partner lived peacefully until the Loyal 3, manipulated by Pecharunt, attacked, stole its masks, and killed its partner. Misunderstanding the truth, the villagers drove Ogerpon into isolation. Ogerpon has 4 forms based on the mask it wears: Teal Mask, Wellspring Mask, Hearth Flame Mask, and Cornerstone Mask. Its signature ability, Embody Aspect, boosts a specific stat when terrestrialized: Speed for Teal, Special Defense for Wellspring, Attack for Hearthflame, or Defense for Cornerstone. It wields the signature move Ivy Cudgel, whose type matches the mask's secondary typing. Unlike other Pokemon, Ogerpon can terrestrialize without a Terra Orb. Terapagos. Terapagos is a normal type legendary Pokemon introduced in the Indigo Disc DLC and is the source of the terrestrial phenomenon. Ancient history places it deep within the Area Zero Underdepths, where its crystallizing energy shaped the crater and influenced the development of Terra-type mechanics in Paldea. Terapagos is tied directly to the origins of the Pokemon world's modern-day terrestrial research. It has 3 forms: normal form, outside of battle; terrestrial form, automatically upon entering battle via its ability Terra Shift; and stellar form, upon terrestrializing. In terrestrial form, its ability Terra Shell makes it immune to damage until it takes a hit, functioning like a one-time barrier. When in stellar form, its ability changes to Terraform 0, and its signature move Terra Starstorm becomes a stellar type attack that hits all foes in double battles. Terapagos' Terra type is permanently stellar and cannot be changed.